Hey there, YouTube. So, tonight I want to talk about luck, La La Land, and Facebook, or social media. So, let's start at the end, actually. My company decided they no longer want to go with videos at all on Facebook and social media. I think that it is a waste, and I believe that they are losing out on what is the new TV. People go to social media for their advertising. They go to social media for their media of any variety. People often learn about the news from social media, and Facebook in particular. And so I think it is a terrible waste. Unfortunately, I have not been able to convince them that it's not, and they want to see analytics that show that the numbers are like that. And so currently it's difficult to get analytics that describe how much social media helps your business, but it does. And there are numbers out there. It's just a little bit harder for them to say, oh, well, how much of your time and our resources turns into what? What's the return on investment of your time on this? And so it's a little bit more difficult to quantify that in a business, on a retail business, when unless you have people that come in and say, oh, I came in here specifically because of the Facebook posts, which we're working on, but it's a little bit harder to implement that kind of stuff all the time. Second, a little bit about La La Land. So I went and watched the movie La La Land. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And during it, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there are a variety of parts that I find that resonated very strongly with me. There's a lot of parts in there where it shows about people who are trying to live their passion and trying to live their life and going through hard times. There's a lot of to make it big, you gotta sacrifice. You gotta be willing to suffer. You've got to be willing to go through and do whatever it takes to get to where you want. And I think that movie did a really good job of showcasing that life isn't all about unicorns and rainbows. If you want to get to a place of great success or find your own passion or succeed and make your own way, you've got to put in the time. You got to put in the time, and you've got to just keep trying different routes, trying different strategies. And eventually, over time, one of those is going to work. If you quit trying, though, that will obviously be the end of your journey, and you'll be wherever you ended. So I thought that was a really interesting lesson that I took from that. I mean, I've read it. It's something that people say all the time. Just keep trying. As long as you keep trying, you'll never lose. As long as you keep getting up, you're always going to be a winner, which I believe. So the last thing is luck. Along the same idea, I have had a number of job interviews for different things, and they've never turned out yet. But I really like the idea that you make luck, like that the more you do things, the more the different hustles that you do, the different strategies you try, the different things you're working on, I believe that those all lead to, well, some people call it luck. I would call it hard work, coincidence, and coincidence being like you run into the right people, you impress the right people. In the movie La La Land has a little bit of that, where coincidentally some things happened and their lives were changed forever. So I think that what I'm getting at is it can be a grind, but you gotta put in your time, you gotta follow your passion, and you've gotta put yourself out there. Get that hustle on. Every day is a good day for discipline. Have a good night.